Alright, this thing going? This thing's going. Evening. My name is Mike. I'm a photographer. And this is my podcast. Viewfinder. A photographer's view on the world. And by the way, if you're listening, it's different now. And I'll be very honest with you, I got no idea how it looks. I just did this like minutes ago. But if you are watching, I have no idea how this looks. And I'm a photographer, not a movie guy. So I did the best I could, all right? Give me a break. Movies and still photos, two different worlds. It's a Ferrari and a Ducati. That's how different it is. But anyways, happy Black History Month. Again, my name is Mike, and I am black. Holy cow. Happy Black History Month. It is, in fact, I believe, Black History Month. And again, I would like to say Happy Black History Month to all of the white people that have helped us along the way. Because we didn't do it by ourselves. And we need to acknowledge that and shake the hand of a white person that helped us. A brown person. Cesar Chavez's people. Everybody. Because we didn't do this by ourselves. We had a lot of help along the way. The Seminole Indians, the Navajo, Hopi, they've harbored us and gave us food, water, shelter, clothing, and marriage spouses. Married into our family. We married into their family. I'm half Seminole. So, happy Black History Month to every Native American. Happy Black History Month to every white person. Happy Black History Month to everybody. Because it's everybody's history. Well, there he goes. And honestly, I think, I could be wrong about this. I think my green pepper went bad. I think that white men, and I'm a photographer. I look at the world from the outside, right? I think white men in this world are some of the most anxious people on the planet. Think about it for a second. You grow up and you have a sometimes gifted life. And you go about your way, you do your thing, you learn your history, you learn that some of the white people were really bad. And you don't want to be like that. But you grow up and people assume because of your color that you're this bad person that has instituted 400 years of slavery and Jim Crow and unequal rights and happy enslavement. When in truth, you're not that person. You're just a regular Joe Schmo trying to get by on your own. That's it. That's all you want. You don't want any trouble. You want your 2 hots in a cot, and that's it. Well, not 2 hots in a cot. You 40 acres and a mule? No. I think the white guy's got 50 acres and 2 mules. I don't know. I wasn't there for any of that, and neither were they. So don't treat them like they were. And if you want to know who the racist ones are and who the not racist ones are, you talk to them. That's how you find out. Also, speaking of talking to them, happy Black History Month to all black guys. And dear all black men, I got something for you. Just a tidbit. Especially for the young ones. Is this thing recording? Yep, we're recording. Especially for the young ones that are just getting started out. See, here's the deal. Slavery's over. Yeah, I got that. Overt slavery's over. Now they need justifiable cause. And you know how they get it? Through narcissism. I spent 15 years married to a narcissist. And let me tell you, they're good at what they do. They're very good at what they do. And when you get pulled over, one of the things they do is they offhandedly accuse you of something you haven't done. Why? Because they know you've been bred to overreact. And that one little overreaction, it's all they need. It's all they need. At that point, game's on. It's a hunt. It's a hunt for bodies. Black, white, brown. How many Japanese, how many Asians are in jail? That's got to be disproportionately low. I don't, especially here in America. How many, I got to look that up. How many Asians are in jail in America? It's a good question. But it ain't just you as a black man. You have to zoom out. You do. You have to zoom out. Because in truth, what it comes down to is they need bodies for the private prison. Jim Crow laws literally wrote the book on the new prison. That's why you get to make Nikes and Microsoft and wrap and wrap labels around stuff and change the labels from made in Honduras to made in USA. That's what they do for $1 a day. Bill Gates, Nike, Apple, all of them. New slavery laws, and that's how they get past a lot of the problems in manufacturing, so you can have a new pair of sneakers. You are passively supporting slavery. But back to the point, they know that if they accuse you of some small, not quite true truth, that you're going to overreact. And once you disturb the peace, you're in. You're in the system. Now this is just paperwork that's got to get filled out at this point. You know what I mean? So here's your thing for Black History Month, especially the young ones, the young bucks, black, white, whatever color you are. Tactical breathing. That is tactical breathing. What your brain is doing right now is releasing all types of great chemicals to make you a little happy. That's what that is. It makes you a little happy, a little more relaxed. Tactical breathing. Don't overreact. Stay calm. Learn how to get pinched. I'm not a fan of all these these mob movies because I grew up with the mob and they're different. They're not like any of those movies. I just saw Goodfellas. It's not how it is. It's not like that. That's exaggeration. It's Hollywood. But one thing I know for sure is mob guys know how to get pinched. That's accurate in all of those movies. They know how to get pinched. Good evening, Mr. Officer. How are you? That's how you get pinched. Politely. Following commands. Doing exactly what you're asked to do when you're asked to do it. And make sure it's all on camera. Feel me? That's your Black History Month homework, black man. Learn how to get pinched. We're all going to get pinched. I got pinched plenty of times. Plenty of times. But I didn't learn how to get pinched until I was almost 40 years old. And before that was all mistakes. 100% all mistakes. So, happy Black History Month. My gift from me to you is how to get pinched. As a black man, as a brown man, as a white man. Maybe not a yellow man. I can't imagine Asians getting pinched for much. But yeah, that's the thing for this month. Happy Black History Month. That's your gift. Wish I could put it in a bow, put it in a box, and put it in your pocket, because that's how important it is. Anyways, on to happier subjects. Taliban. I don't have segues, by the way. We're going to jump to something else. Taliban. Remember them? Remember Taliban? They, and I quote from their Twitter account, are tired of running a country. They're not used to all the paperwork and the political and the office work and sitting in a cubicle. They're not used to that. And the most hilarious part of it is there's pictures of Taliban officers working in an office, sitting at a desk with the head wrap on and the pajamas and bored out of their mind. Well, Taliban, here's our revenge for what you did to my town, for what you did to my city. Enjoy those TPS reports, because you're going to be printing them forever. I hope you learn AS400 programming and how absolutely frustrating it is, because if your TPS reports don't have a cover sheet, you might get blowed the fuck up. I'm just saying. And it was the most hilarious thing looking at these pictures of a Taliban officer sitting at a desk. Is effing hilarious. Is effing hilarious. The whole thing. I can't. This is what I want. Because I have a funny side. All right. This is what I want. I want a version of the show The Office with the Taliban. Getting used to paperwork and talking around the water cooler and not blowing anything up. They've been fighting for so long, they don't know how to live at peace. And it is absolutely, absolutely hilarious. And I cannot wait. I cannot. Someone has to be working on The Office, the Taliban. Please, please, let's do that. I was not a fan of the show The Office, but I am so a fan of The Office Taliban edition. What else do we got today? Oh yeah, one more Black History Month thing. The scariest, and I had this thought driving down the road, and I wrote it down to share with you. The scariest thought about racism is that these people have a genetic belief that evil only comes in one color. Isn't that kind of hilarious? Isn't that kind of hilarious? But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You cannot change that. Oh my God. Okay. All right. And to wrap this thing up, let's talk about I Got Beef. This thing still recording? Yep. I got beef. And here's my beef. New York beef. $75 steaks when I left Jersey. $75 steaks in New York we thought was top of the world. Top of the pops. Was everything. But let me tell you something. New York beef can suck the big one. New Jersey beef can suck the big one. Because I have had New Mexico beef from Walmart, from the Ranch Market. And if you don't know, Mexicans have their own grocery store called Ranch Markets. And I forget there's more names to them. But they have their own grocery stores with just their stuff in it and just the way they buy it. And it's not like Walmart at all. And if you ever get the opportunity, it's not like a bodega, because I grew up with bodegas. It's not like that. It's not like Walmart. It's their own thing. And it has to have jewelry. You get your nails done. You get your fortune told. Everything. It's wild. If you're from Jersey, New York, you got to check this out. All right, you got to check out a Ranch Market. Get on a plane, fly out to go to a New Mexico Ranch Market. All right. I've had, because here, and it's a little disorienting, because here they have cows in their front yard. They literally, you could go through a residential area and there will be cows in yards, just at houses, horses, sheep, goats, chickens. Chickens walk free in the streets, and they don't have the same bug problems as we had in Jersey either, with the mosquitoes and the flies and things like that. It's not that bad out here. We have zero. There's like 8 mosquitoes, all right? And we named them all. They only come out once a year, and then they take off to Florida because it's we realize all we got out here. We got a couple mosquitoes, and that's it. But that's neither here nor there. Just oh my God. Taco Bell is still horrific out here. It really does taste like sawdust. It really does. But everything else, McDonald's, Walmart, even on the low end stuff from mass market stores, is still better than anything New Jersey has to offer. The meat, the ground beef, is a different color. It doesn't have that fat in it. It doesn't have that same amount of fat in it. Holy cow. And I'm going to tell you, before I let you go, New Mexico steak. Maybe it's this volcanic dirt that they live on and the grass that they eat out of that volcanic dirt. But let me tell you, New Mexico steak will bring a tear to your eyes. Because number one, you paid $8 for it. Number two, you can see the cow that they cut it off of. Holy cow. The meat here the seafood here is atrocious. I mean, absolutely abysmal. But the beef, the pork, oh my God. I mean, so fresh in a way that you don't understand how fresh beef and pork could be. It's mind-blowing. Now, I'm guessing that they would have the same culture shock if they went to Jersey and got a 99-cent lobster, which is possible. I've had a 99-cent lobster in Jersey down on the docks in Newark when I worked in Newark. And it was bad, but it was 99 cents. Whatever. It was like overflow surplus from the boats. You can see the boats at the dock, and you go get your bag of shrimp and whatever. New Mexico beef, man. New Mexico beef. And you can't get it. You can't get it anywhere else. Don't get it and then take it to where you are. Bring you here and go to Walmart. Go to the ranch market and go to they have stores. The farms here have their own store. You can get beef from the beef farm, fresh off the cow. Take all 3 or 4, line them up, put them some butter, garlic, salt and pepper. That's it. Burn it, let it sit, and then eat the greatest steak of your life that you cooked with a little basil and some cilantro. They got fresh cilantro here. Oh my God. The food here is out of your mind. It makes me weep inside how good the beef is here. Best ground beef, best steaks, best everything, best ribs. They have a thing called the matanza here, where they kill the pig. I didn't know they were going to kill the pig. I really did cry when they killed the pig. They killed Babe! And he screams. The cow screams like Silence of the Lambs screams. Totally disoriented. Not for a New York person, not for a New Jersey person. Philadelphia people, it's not normal for us to kill an animal and then eat it, buried in the ground with a fire pit, and then eat it. It's amazing. You got to get out here and try it. But that's how I see things. And again, I have no idea what any of this looks like. My name is Mike. I'm a photographer. I'll talk to you later.